My name is Aiden Garland. I attend the University of Dayton currently, studying mechanical engineering, and today marks exactly 1 month before I go to Spain. I originally planned to do this fancy countdown thing, so every day I recorded a video saying how many days I had left until I was here, and I stopped after 10, so I'm here now in Spain, in Madrid. Currently I am starting my 3rd week here, my 2nd week of class, and so far the experience has been incredible. The first week here was basically just a vacation. I spent the entire week finding good food and going to all the tourist attractions, and it was very fun. I've been very fortunate. A small group of us actually came together from UD, and although we didn't know each other at the beginning of the trip, spending the last week or two together, we all know each other very well now. Upon arriving to my room, I was not really surprised. I knew it was going to be a small room, but it seemed even smaller than what showed in the pictures. Nonetheless, it's been a very easy fit. My bed actually lifts up, and so I was able to put all of my luggage underneath there so I didn't have to store it in the corner of the room. I tried to really make a point of creating a capsule wardrobe for this trip, and it's come in handy a lot, just having a couple of staple pants and staple shirts that can go with everything. I would recommend to anybody who's packing for a study abroad semester, especially if you only have a checked bag, carry-on bag, and backpack like me, capsule wardrobe is the way to go. It's the way to save space, and it's a way to create some staple outfits that will be good for any occasion. The building that I'm staying in is actually right off of Gran Via, which is the main street that runs through the center of Madrid. It's super nice. We're close to everything. All the biggest shopping things, all of the best food. We're really close to all of it, and so getting around, going into the metro, very efficient, very easy for us. As I said, that first week we really just spent exploring, walking around a ridiculous amount, and we got to see a lot of cool things. I think the biggest tourist attractions in Madrid, and they're all worth seeing, the Royal Palace and the Royal Cathedral right next to it. They're huge and very beautiful. If you're into architecture, there's a lot of really cool architecture in Madrid. Another cool thing to see in Madrid is Templo de Bod. It's actually an Egyptian temple that was gifted to Madrid by Egypt. It was built in Egypt, then taken down, and then built exactly the same way in Madrid. And so it's a 1-to-1 scale of how it was originally built. It's super cool. I would also recommend going to Templo de Bod to watch the sunset. It is beautiful out there. There are tons of people and live music. It's a great experience. Speaking of sunsets, this building used to be the National Post Office for Madrid. I don't actually remember the name of it, but it is perfect for going and watching the sunset and just getting an incredible view of the city. Now, moving to Madrid is definitely a change. Everything time-wise is different here. So lunch is around 2 to 4 p.m. and dinner usually doesn't start until 9. So the best way to spend all of that time in the middle, if you're hungry, is going to tapa bars. The point of a tapa is that it's a smaller meal, but it is not an appetizer. It's not the same thing. So they're meant to hold you over in between those bigger meals in the day. So if you're hungry, going to a cool tapa bar like Supermercado de San Miguel, it's not even just one tapa bar, it's this big glass building with tons of tapa bars on the inside. I would totally recommend. It's a little pricey depending on where you go, so just be careful what food you pick, and if you're looking for cheaper options, literally just roam around the streets of Madrid. You'll find incredible tapas everywhere. Moving into the first weekend here, I was actually able to take a trip to El Escorial and Segovia. El Escorial is actually known for its monastery, and it's incredible. It's basically like a museum on the inside. There's tons of pretty artwork. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get many pictures. A lot of the areas are forbidden with photos and videos, but it is super beautiful, and you can spend hours in there and not see everything. Then on to Segovia. It is an incredible little city or town. I don't know what it's actually specified as, but It is known for its cathedral and its Alcazar fortress. The Alcazar fortress was actually the inspiration for Walt Disney's Disney Castle, so it's super cool to go see and kind of see the comparison. It's very similar in a lot of ways. Then the cathedral is kind of in the center of Segovia, but it's super hard to miss because of how huge it is, so go check it out, take a tour of the inside if you have a chance, it's incredible. I also almost forgot to mention, but Segovia is known for its aqueduct as well. It is almost 800 meters long, and it spans from a mountain, I believe, and runs directly through the center of Segovia. It was built a long time ago to get water from one place to another, and it is one of the coolest feats of engineering I've ever been able to see in person. After that fun weekend trip, we all unfortunately had to start class, but so far classes have actually been super cool to experience. I am actually taking about half the load here that I normally would at school, and so it's definitely a break period. Gives me more time to travel around and explore Madrid, Spain, and the rest of Europe. It's been a really cool experience. Normally at home when I go to class, I have class most of the day and then I spend the entire afternoon doing homework, where here most days I only have 1 or 2 classes and then I can spend the afternoon going and exploring Madrid, going and getting food with friends. So it's just a really cool alternative. Life feels a lot more relaxed right now, and I don't know if it's just how all university is here, how all life is here, but currently for all study abroad students, especially from the US, we're kind of feeling the same thing. It's a very nice change and very cool to experience. That kind of wraps up how the first 2 weeks have gone. I'm definitely missing events and some incredible food spots that we've had, but so far my time here has been amazing. I really wouldn't replace it for anything, and I'm so excited for the rest of the semester. Moving forward, I and my small group of friends have some cool trips planned. We're going to London at the end of February, and I'm going to Morocco at the beginning of March, and Italy at the beginning of April. So between those bigger trips and some smaller ones to places a little bit more local, it's just a lot of fun traveling, and it's super easy here because flights are super cheap, places to stay are super cheap, at least in comparison to the US. If you're looking at studying abroad, I would absolutely recommend it. I can already tell this is one of the best decisions that I have ever made and will ever make. If you're looking at studying specifically in Spain or just general study abroad questions, keep looking out for these videos. I'm going to come out with some more about study abroad experience and some questions that people have and all sorts of different things that hopefully will be helpful to anybody that's looking or contemplating the idea of it. Down in the description of the video, I'm going to place all of my recommendations from places I've been to so far, with stores, tapas bars, restaurants, all sorts of things. So keep a lookout on that, especially if you're going to be in Madrid for any reason at all. Kind of to wrap this up, I want to say thank you to my family for always encouraging me to do this, for the study abroad office back at UD, for getting me here, and for the incredible friends I've made, both people that are local from other parts of Europe and all of the people that came from UD with me. You all have made this experience what it is, honestly, and I am so excited to do the rest of it with you guys. To conclude, here's a little tribute montage to this amazing country, amazing city, and some amazing friends. See ya.